Hello everyone. You're probably not used to seeing this kind of setup on YouTube videos these days, but for the purposes required, this is ideal. Today we're going to look at 5 easy steps on how you can improve your writing. This isn't for fictional writing, but this is more for academic writing, the kind of thing that you'll need for school. Before we start, remember to subscribe and like the video. As promised in a previous video and also to my students, I am going to show you how to create a good paragraph, a very well structured paragraph. What we're going to do is we're going to start looking at what these words mean. The content is the answer. The analysis is the reason for the answer. The application is basically for example, so giving an example of the reason. The next one, however, evaluation, and finally, your opinion. So now let's look at how we can use these words uh, and the structure to create a good paragraph. So if we have a question, a mock question, so let's use a question which is very basic, so we can work on that and build on it. Let's have the question, should schools teach more history? Now, if we look at the content, this is basically giving a yes or no answer, but we don't say yes or no, we use the actual question. So let's say schools should teach more history lessons, comma. Why we've said comma is because the next thing, the reason, usually links with the actual answer. So the analysis starts with because, no capital B, because um, we need to learn about our past in order to know how we got to where we are today. Maybe you want to add a little bit more and say, if we don't know about the past, then we cannot plan for the future. Now, the application part. Now, this is an example. So we've said that. So for example, if we have made mistakes in history, we would keep repeating them, and wars would happen over the same issue. Okay, now the evaluation is something that you basically disagree with the actual content that you've already given. So far you've said, yes, you should have history lessons, yes, you should have history lessons because it's good, blah, blah, blah. Now you need to say something negative. So if you look at it this way, you can say something like, history lessons. So let's start with saying however, history lessons will take away time that can be given to other subjects that are uh, required to get good jobs, such as maths and English. Finally, opinion. Now, with your opinion, you are going to actually repeat something you've already said, because in your opinion, it's like a conclusion. You never say anything new. So in your opinion, you can say something along the lines of, in my opinion, I think there should be more history lessons. Now you're going to repeat something you've said, but use different words. So there should be more history lessons so that we can learn from our past. See, we've said very similar thing. Uh, if you don't know about the past, we can't plan for the future. So it means we can learn from the past. Now, you're looking at this and it's all divided up into small parts, 5 different parts to be specific. Now, you want to make that into one paragraph. So look how easy it is to actually make this into a paragraph. So if we just remove the word content and analysis, and then we remove application, evaluation, and I need to make an extra gap here. And finally, we remove this opinion part. And we have a perfectly formed paragraph. Please remember to subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. Please leave comments if you would like me to do another example of how to use this method. Once you get your head around this method, it becomes very easy and very, very useful. I've had very positive feedback in the past from my students, so please remember to subscribe.